Hello, my name is Mordred Viking, and I'd like to welcome you to this stream of Games Tycoon. This is continuing on from the game that we were doing just before I went on break, and things were going quite well. So we've just released Mordred, which is probably our biggest hit yet. It's already earned us $2.5 million in profit, and it's still selling pretty strongly. We've got people on marketing, we've got QA doing a report on the game, we've got some game giveaways going on from our community management, and I think the next thing that we are going to do is look quite seriously at expanding our business once more. So we've moved from the garage into the old office building where we released a grand total of 2 games, and now we are seriously considering moving on probably to the large office building, which is almost 5 times bigger than this, which is good because we are definitely going to need some more space. We could also go to the large warehouse into the large office. The other thing that we do need to be wary of is the monthly charges. Though actually the monthly charge between the large warehouse and the office building aren't that much, although the base cost of the structure itself doubles. Goes from 52,000 to 69,000. I mean, the old large office building is quite significantly cheaper than that. It's also 124 square feet smaller. I mean, even this one is double the old office building. Maybe we want to spend a little bit less so we have some money in the bank before we expand. Well, let's see how much money we actually earn from this development project, and then we can decide, because we also, of course, have contracts that we can do. And now that our reputation is really starting to spike, the quality of these contracts is really improved. So let's go ahead and unpause and basically just see how things go. Fans are unhappy, you need more staff on the support team. What's that? Well, completed marketing campaign. So we could do some more marketing. I don't think that's going to be required, however. So no, we are instead going to start moving you guys back into the development room where we need to choose what to make next. I mean, we are still doing a lot of research. We could do another update just to increase its longevity a little bit. We already did one. Although at this point the cost of developing these updates is going to be like 60,000. I'm not sure that's going to be worth it. So let's instead start doing another contract. I want to do one which has a nice large amount of time to complete, like this one. It'll be 300,000. That should be fine. And we've now made 3 million. 3.3 million. It's still selling, which is mental. I mean, there's a couple of things I would very much like to get done before we move. But it does look like we're going to finish about 8.5, maybe. It's almost the year 2000, 1999. Platform taken off the market, the Nintendo smares. Okay. This game giveaway is taking forever. How about we take you out and put you in here? Then we go and grab whoever is the best at the office work. We may actually need to just hire someone who's really good at office work in particular. There we go, that's going a bit quicker. Get Moll and you on the job. Talking to the fans, I don't see how that could possibly go wrong. I think I mostly want to wait for this to finish. Who's the second best at programming? Let's bring you in. Put you in there. Oops. So I want to finish this report. I want to see what the report says. And then at that point we can size up how much money we have and then decide to move on. There it is. So, how do I read the report? In here, my games, game reports, moored out. Perfect settings. So RPGs is in the center. Oh, these were not the perfect settings. So the only perfect setting was the core gamer. Ah. Priority in game reviews. Most important is gameplay. Not graphics. Interesting. Okay. That is actually pretty useful to know. And what about Thrones of Vinland? Same thing. Gameplay way more important than I'd guessed. And again, RPG very much for core gamers. I guess story does need to be maxed out. Watching Mordred as an early graduation celebration. Hey, Fishy, that's awesome. Congrats. Okay, so let's take a look at potential places we can move to. It is time. So I think that spending the 8 million would be a mistake. We could, however, do the 4 million. It's just that the jump between large warehouse and large office building is huge in terms of space, and in terms of the upkeep, it's not a massive amount. Huzzah! Nordieu, thank you very much for the Twitch Prime sub. Welcome to the Maudlings. Thank you very, very much for that support. I appreciate that. It just seems like story and game length shouldn't be opposed to each other. I've said that from the start, Faulion. Yeah, I don't like how these sliders work. I really dislike them. Like, these are not diametrically opposed functions. Like, none of them are. So if we go back to the games, data reports. Like, gameplay and graphics, not opposed. Story and game length, definitely not opposed. Atmosphere and function, not opposed. Game depth versus beginner friendly, that one probably is. And core gamer versus casual gamer, that one probably is. But like these three, absolutely not. I don't like this system. It's far too simplistic. Like, everything else in the game has got a decent amount of complexity and a decent amount of, like, depth to it. And then the thing which the game is all about, the making of games, is not great. Maybe it's limited writer time. I don't think so. Because if it is, just hire more writers. Ah, good genre combinations also shows. Platformer, adventure, first-person shooter, third-person shooter. I'm guessing that's with Apocalypse. Not RPG. Although those are in red. Is that saying bad genre combinations? I don't know. Anyway, it is time for us to get a new place. What I'm thinking of doing is actually going for the 8 million. And basically just plan to stay there for a long time. And we'll just do a bunch of contracts early on. Plus, we should still be selling the license. The engine license. Yeah, we're going to do this. Oh, and we'll get 500,000 back from all the rooms. Do it. So we have 1.4 million. And here we are. Oh, this place is huge. I love it. Okay, well, in that case, first thing we need to do, obviously, is a development room so we can actually start doing... Look how small this square is in comparison. I mean, if we wanted to have just one massive development room, we could go up to a 32 by 30... Nope. Yeah, 32 by 30. We're not doing that. Right, new development room. We're going to start by the front door. And I quite like the idea of going 8 by 3. Hell, we could even go 10 by 3. That's going to be 10 desks in there. Let's make this a 10 by 5. So we can get some things like seating and stuff like that inside. I'm going to get a door, which is going to be in the center. And then desks. Which are going to be the most expensive, because the time bonuses are very, very nice. In fact, you know what? Let's not do that. Changing my mind already. I've decided I'm going to go 10 by 6. Because I think if I do that, I can get desks next to each other. Effectively doubling the output of this room. Yes. So we'll go with 5 initially. No, we're going to go one more. The development room is the most important room. It's where all the stuff gets done. So we're going to go 7 by 10. Like so. The door's going to go here in the middle. Yeah, there we go. Then we can have a second set of desks over here, and then we can put like plants and things like that in the middle. I like it. Okay, then we are going to create a research room, which I think can go next door. This can be a 10 by 3. And then opposite this... Well, no, not opposite. Let's get some desks. It's going to be a lovely place to work. Stop pressing the wrong one. QA. We need several QA blocks. So I think we're going to go 3 by... Excuse me. 3 by 9. 3 by 8. 10 by 8. 3. Yeah, 10 by 3. Door there. And then we're going to do another QA room next door to that. I'm trying to decide if I want it to be the same size. I've done the objects again. Damn it. Where's it gone? There it is, QA. And those are going to need some desks as well. Okay. Then I think we're going to do some toilets. Maybe the staff room here in the center. Well, no, I think we can get one more building there. Maybe... Let's see, what jobs can QA do? Game reports, removing bugs, and improving gameplay. That is effectively 3 things going on at once. So I think we do actually want a 3rd QA room. Turns out, the QA is quite important. Why is it I can never find... There it is. Quality assurance. Put some desks in there as well. Here at Mordcorp, we believe in trampling your co-workers. Literally. Show your dominance by walking over your co-workers' desks today. Will Mordcorp install fans for yet another flying office? I mean, that can certainly be arranged, yes. Okay, so now what I'm thinking is... Damn it, these are objects again. Toilets. Now, here I'm going to leave some space. Do I need them to be that big? I don't think I need them to be that big. Three by 3 worked last time, so we're just going to have a couple of 3 by 3s with doors. I just still don't like this. What do I want to have happen here? That's part of the question. I don't think it's so much that more co-op we don't have crunch times, it's we do have crunch times. It's when you crunch your co-workers in order to get ahead. I mean, there's a couple of QA people we could hire. DDR Jake, Victor, who was Portugal in my 3-day war, he's QA. Daniel, DA9L, that guy, he's QA. I know there are more. Need a couple of smaller dev rooms. I mean, those I can just kind of stick on the peripheries. That's kind of what these spaces here at the back would be. I think maybe the research room does want to be a bit bigger. No. Let's play up the sizes and stuff a little bit. How do I want to do this? I really wish this was like theme... No, 2 Point Hospital, where you could move the entire room. That would be so helpful. We do want a marketing suite, so I think what we're going to do is we're going to put a marketing suite here. These are... No, I don't like this. Wasting so much money. Now watch as I go bust because of this. I like this room. This room is fine. So I think I'm going to do a similar thing. So what was that? That was 5 by 10. So I think we're going to do another 5 by 10 research room. Or maybe... It's objects again. Research. There we are. With a door there. It was 7 by 10, yeah. I don't think I'm going to need a double set of desks here, so I think 5 by 10 is going to be fine. Now, we do need the smaller QA rooms. Done it again. There it is. And these... Seven by 6. And I think I'm going to do another 7 by 6. And yes, I know I've left a space there. And then another 7 by 6 QA. Whatever can fit in here. This can be an 8x6. Then we'll leave this space open for something else. Alright, research room's going to get a little bit of enlargement, so it's in line. It's now 10x6. Not massively efficient, but bite me. I'm just wasting space. The whole reason I got the bigger place is so I had more space to play with. To cram more people in. Yeah, I know we need sound and such. That's fine. I'm just trying to think where I wanted the toilets and things, and I think that those, frankly, are going to come over here. We are going to leave a space, and we're going to just make these 3x3s. 1. 2. 3. And then at the back of that, we're going to have the staff room. Well, hell, we could even put the staff room here. 7x4, perfect. And that's basically all of the amenities together. Can you declare Pete Molyneux the head of marketing yet? I mean, he basically is. Okay, so desks. And then we need toilets, apparently. One, 2, 3. Sinks. Then staff room, arcade. Two of those. Fridges. It's kind of annoying that I haven't worked out how you can rotate the camera, if you even can. You must be able to. I just don't know how. Seeing as people were complaining about the lack of fridges last time. I'm gonna go nice black couch. Right there. Can add more stuff later. Got all of those. Graphics studios, music studios we still need. Probably a training room as well. So, graphics studio. How big are these things? Can't tell though. I think they basically do need to be 4x. So we'll have one graphics studio here. We'll place a second one, but I probably won't use it straight away. And then music studio. Music studio. And we need to buy in graphic studio, modern. Good grief, I forgot how expensive those are. Music studio. And those things are huge. Okay. Research needs desks. Never going to see the people who are actually sitting there. Plus, I feel like you can squeeze a lot more people in this way. I'll sell that one. Alright, so that's all the basics. Okay. Except that I feel like we're going to need a lot more developers. Like so. Now get 10 people in there. Woohoo! Right, let's accept some contracts, because we're gonna need to get some money in. 5,009... Yeah, we can do that. Let's basically just drop everyone in here. Did I say you could stop working? No. Short answer. Get back to work. All 10 employees in one room. Go! Head office and marketing, thank you. Head office can just be a little cubicle, to be quite honest. We'll stick that up here in the top, because it doesn't really get used for very much. And then marketing. Marketing does need to be a little bit more substantial. Although not by much. I feel like the... Oh, customer service is the other room. I think that's going to be marketing. No. And then customer service. Support, whatever.